Good morning. This is Jack and Charter, the Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 16th of October. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Okay, not a great deal has happened over the last day or so. The Bitcoin is still under the weekly middle band, and as I said, if we close the week under it, then that would actually be a significant sign of weakness. We saw pretty hard tests of the weekly middle band last week, but all of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana closed back above it at the end of the week. I'm hoping to see the same again this week. I'm seeing encouraging signs from equities that we're going to be seeing more upside here in the next couple of days. We'll see whether we actually get that. In terms of the daily chart here, we don't have any divergence here because we haven't retested the low on Bitcoin. I'm not ruling that out, but for the moment, it's got down. It's tested the 200 DMA at 107.49. It's rallied. It's also broken down from this double top with a target in the 88.5 to 90 area. And if we see a sustained further breakdown below the 200 DMA and double top support, then we could go off and make that target. But at the moment, that's not my preferred scenario. I'm thinking we're more likely to reject back up to the high. What I would say, though, is we are likely to do one or the other. So in terms of the hourly chart, no current divergence. We have basically we've seen a sharp rally after this decline, and we've come back and retraced about half of that, and we are waiting around for direction. In terms of Solana, we're still above the weekly middle band, which we closed above last week, and we've got some very decent support there, and I'm expecting to close the week at unless we see something unexpected on equity and other markets, then I'm expecting to see a close above again this week. On the daily chart, we saw a very nice test of the 200 DMA at the low last week. We're still below the daily middle band. I've got that at 212.60. I'd like to see that back above it. Close back above, as with all of these, would suggest a retest of the highs, but really we need all of them to go up. In terms of the hourly chart, still leaning towards this being a bull flag. Looking at Ethereum, still well above the weekly middle band. That was tested, but not particularly aggressively at the lows last week. We've got on the daily chart, we've got a possible bull flag forming again. Needs to get back over the daily middle band. I've got that at 4254, so we're a couple of $100 below it at the moment. On the hourly chart, again, I'm leaning towards this being a bull flag. The rally has been weaker here than it has been on equities, but I think if equities do what I'm expecting them to do over the next couple of days, chances are we'll get over those daily middle bands, although I'm a little concerned about how weak this is relative to equities. I'm also a bit concerned that if equities don't get back over the daily middle band, SPX has been backtesting that for a couple of days now, then we might see another leg down on equities. So I'll be watching carefully for that today. But at the moment, the lean is bullish, getting us back over the daily middle bands across the board, and we will see how that goes. All right, great. In that case, I think it's a wrap. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Everyone take care.